Well, hello everyone. This is Blake Strange and more, and as you can see, things have changed a lot. Got my own place, and topic of today's video, my entire HO scale collection as of June 2026. As you can see, I'm still going through getting everything unpacked, unboxed. I got these need work, these need couplers, some are missing axles. These are locomotives that need couplers because I hate plastic couplers with a deep passion. But yeah, I'll be back when I get these all sorted, and then I'll go through the entire collection with y'all. So yeah. Alright, and I'm back. I got all the cars all sorted through, and yeah, it's a lot of cars. This is just a running fleet. I have at least 10 to 15 other cars that either don't work or need a lot of repair, missing couplers, all that, but this is all the stuff that I could theoretically hook behind any of these engines, which I'll get to at some point, and just run them around. So anyway, we'll start off with the passenger cars. Now we have two sections, so we'll just start off with the passenger cars that are the newest to my fleet. These being the Amtrak coaches. I have 4 right now. I want to get at least 3 or 4 more. But here they are. These are all Walther's cars, so yeah, pretty good. Eventually I'd like to recreate a 8-car Cali Zephyr at some point, but like I said, I need more cars for that. But then we have some older stock. We have this 40 years car, C&O combine baggage, and 2 Napa Valley wine train cars. So those are pretty cool. They roll great. Then if we go over here, we got some Streamline era cars. We got SP baggage, Dome, 3 Santa Fe coaches, and an observation coach. We also have 2 Laugh-like cars, just a standard Pullman coach and a Pullman dining car. Now let's go over the boxed cars. So first we have 2 Walther's Proto bulkhead flats, CN Becal, 2 air slides, Golden West car. This one, I love the paint on that. Then a GACX car for buffer service only. We got a 3-pack of AGP grain hoppers. Those are pretty cool. 3 AccuRail box cars. 2 Walther's mainline Armin reefers. Another 3-pack. This is some of BN 2-bay hoppers. We got some blue box stuff up here. Just a quick pan of all those. New in box Erie Lackawanna, new in box Airpack, new in box CN, and new in box Penn Central. REA car. This one's like brand new. Everything's all nice and shiny on it. Rock Island bulkhead flat. Some mainline models wood kits. These I don't really run because, well, they're not the greatest quality, but they're cool. More box cars. Get a nice good look at all those. This one was a cool car. This is probably my favorite box car because of the gold. Center beam. My only center beam. I'd like to get more at some point. My only railgun gondola. Milwaukee Road bulkhead with a lumber load. 2 BNSF box cars. 1 BN double door box car. Rail box. 2 Milwaukee Road reefers. We got some more stuff over here. Pipe load with straws as pipes. Cargill. 4 quartet of Mopac coppers. And if we go over here, we got another quartet of Mopac. This one being wood chip hoppers. Those are pretty cool. We got 4 scale trains, flat cars. They're all the same, so I'm not going to give a good look at those because they're all the same. And then we have some more. We have a couple of Super Chief reefers, 50-foot Milwaukee, Wisconsin Central, and Illinois Central mainline models. Or not mainline models, these are branch line trains. DM&IR caboose, Tropicana reefer, Exact Rail Armin, and a TTX flat. And now we go over the stuff that does not have a box. So first we'll start off with the stuff that just has horn hooks. So we have Burlington gondola. As you can see, it's seen better days. Slightly better condition Burlington. Zoom out a little bit. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. This is a transition car. It's got knuckle on one end and horn hook on the other. Nice to have one of those at least. SP car with a custom coal load, but it only has horn hooks. Weird L&N 6-axle flatbed. Very weird car. Now let's go over the juice, the main stuff. So as you can see, we got two ADM hoppers, Lincoln Grain, Plenty Wood, Boraxo, another Cargill, Minden, Illinois Terminal, Hampton, Greenwood, Tamora, Sutton, Waverly. I believe this is a Tangent L&N hopper. That one's pretty nice. All metal too. Got some cabooses. Just a quick look at those. Some of these are nicer quality than others. Yeah. And then we have some box cars. We have Conrail, KCS, two Rock Island cars, one of W&OV, one of C&W patch. My only MRL anything on Mopac, Delta Valley and Southern Railway, pretty cool unheard of short line. Southern, R&P, C&W, Marinette, Tomahawk, and Western, McLeod River, Burlington, and a BN. I think those are 70 footers, 65 footers. I don't remember. We got some flat car, or not. We got some gondolas. These three are all Bachmann train set kit ones. They're all right. Western Maryland with some nice weathering. Milwaukee Road with a custom pipe load or wood load. Pulpwood flat. Automobile boxcar. Grand Canyon Lines boxcar. A whole set of plug door boxcar mechanical reefers. Golden West Service merchandise boxcar and a old Road of the Streamliners car with car track too. L&N Cushion Cargo, SP 40-footer, C&W 40-footer, MKT REA car, pretty nice car too, got a lot of detail. Whole set of 40-foot reefers. I love these. 40-foot cattle cars, some tank cars as well, and some other miscellaneous stock, like this weird flat car load thing. WP covered gone, CSX, MSTL, NNW, and Delaware and Hudson hoppers. And yeah, that's the running fleet. May not be the biggest one in the world, but it is to me, because that is a lot of stuff. And like I said, I have more that need to get fixed at some point. But yeah, if you can tell, there's a lot of box cars and a lot of hoppers. Those are my two favorite cars: grain hoppers and box cars. Yeah, hopefully eventually I'd like to get more cars, more unique cars, more center beams, more modern stuff like modern tank cars, modern box cars, all that good stuff. No stuff that I see on a regular basis. The main thing though is a set of early 2000s, late 90s coal hoppers, preferably with BN and BNSF marking. But yeah, pretty good stuff. And I'll be back with the locomotives. Alright, everyone, we're back, and here's every single locomotive, minus a couple exceptions, which I'll get into in the last section, but this is my entire fleet of the stuff that I mainly run. Like I said, I do have a couple locomotives that either are completely non-functional or need work. One of these units here technically is. Both of these CSX units, the Jeep and the SD40, are dummy units, but we'll get into that. Anyway, why don't we just start off with the main section, the railroad I bottle the most, well, the railroad I have the most equipment of, Union Pacific. Starting off, we have Athearn Genesis 1111. Pretty good looking model. I always love this unit's paint scheme. I know some people hate it, but like as a paint scheme, it's pretty good. Next we have Western Pacific. Yep. Another Athearn Genesis Ace. Then we have UP 1982. The only heritage unit I've seen twice. Yeah, I always loved 1982. One of my favorites. UP 9000, an ace I've seen 3 times in person. I've also seen these two once each in person. UP 4000, the class leader of the SD70Ms. At least the ones that were bought by UP, not the ones absorbed by SP. By the SP merger, I should say. Tier 4 Gevo with a blue box chassis with GE style tanks but EMD style trucks. And it's a Skeltrain's model on a blue box. There's a story to this model. I don't know what happened. Skeltrains, rivet counter Gevo, just your standard heavy Gevo. Nothing too exciting. Very rough but still running. Blue box -9. This is my first ever 6-axle locomotive. My first ever Athearn locomotive, and yeah, I'd seen some use, but still works, even if it does look not in the greatest shape. But yeah, it still pulls good, and it still runs. Like, these blue boxes are just... Athearn Blue Box is one of the toughest locomotives out there. Next we have 2 Atlas locomotives. We have a -8 wide cab. This one being the 1000th -8 built. Wow. This one's scrapped IRL. Then we have a standard cab -8. This was my first Atlas locomotive. Pretty good. I like them. Not the most detailed, but still pretty well detailed, and they work pretty good. This one's DCC sound, DCC sound, DCC sound, DCC sound, and then the rest here are all DC. Next, let's go into the next row where we have the newest locomotive in my roster as of right now, CSX Kato SD80 Mac. This one's DCC, or not DC. This one's DC. Next below we have my Genesis SD80 Mac. Again, just a standard old DC power, or DC locomotive I should say, because that's what I run mainly is DC. And then we have older Athearn Genesis SD70i with the movable windows. This one's a cool model. Then we have a new in box Proto 2000 SD60. I got this thing for a pretty good deal, and the fact that it was new in box really is what solidified it for me. Yeah, it's a pretty good looking model. Bachmann Spectrum -8. This one's a BNSF patch job, or I guess BNSF lettering, but yeah, it's not my favorite, but it's cool, I guess. Athearn Genesis Primed for Grime SD75M. Basically an SD70M, but with a few more horsepowers, but basically the exact same minus the paint job. SD70 Mac, one of soon to be 3 Macs. I got 2 on pre-order from Rapido, along with 2 other locomotives I'll get over in a bit. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's another one of the older Genesis runs, so it's not as detailed, but it's still a good model. Scale Train's Operator ET44C4. And it's DCC sound, but I don't really like it. Also, this one is also DCC, but no sound. Then we have my only two Amtrak motive power right now. Amtrak number 46, 50th anniversary in the Phase 5, and 161, Phase 1, 50th anniversary. This one caught fire, RRL. RIP. Rest in peace to the GOAT. But yeah, pretty cool model. Next, we have some more CSX power up here. We have my first CSX unit. This was from my uncle in Michigan who works for CSX. He got it as like an award at one point. As you can see, it's in rough shape, but I eventually want to turn it into a power unit and get it all nice and detailed up. Next, we have an Athearn Blue Box Dummy SD40, which still trying to figure out how to get couplers on it, because, here, let me take it off. How do you get couplers on that? It didn't come with any screws or anything, it just came with a coupler and that, yeah, like, how do you install couplers? If someone knows, please tell me in the comments. Next, we have my first Rapido locomotive, or actually, no, my second one. This one is a -7. Pretty cool. I love the detail on this unit, and it runs phenomenally. Next, we have the Scale Train Special Edition 2022 Spirit of Grafton. Pretty cool. Nice Gevo with NS spec cab. Pretty cool. We have a C&W AC44 Athearn Genesis. Pretty cool. I eventually want to turn this into a 6706 custom. Kinda, not really. Kind of like my own take on it, if you will. But for right now, yeah, it's still pretty cool. Next, we have 8646, one of the famed C&W twins. This was my first Genesis anything, and still works. Even with it being bought in 2022, it's still one of the best runners in the fleet, so yeah. Then we have a Bowser, I believe it's the M630. It's an MLW Alco. Pretty cool model, and it's DCC sound, which is cool. Next, we have a Blue Box FP45. Need to get knuckle couplers on this at some point, but not right now. Another Blue Box, this one being a BN patched SD45. I love the Burlington Chinese red. It's such a good paint scheme. Rio Grande tunnel motor that's totally dead right now. I don't know why. Won't get any power, but I'll fix it at some point. Scale Train's Rivet Counter SD38-2. I mainly got it because, I mean, look at this paint scheme. This is a cool paint scheme. I love it. Next, we have some high hoods. We got Atlas TA&G number 80, or tag 80. Pretty cool. Rapido Southern high hood GP38. Good runner, awesome detail. My first Rapido locomotive. I believe this is I have the box. It's a Precision Craft Models SD9 demonstrator. Love the paint scheme, DCC sound, pretty good model. Athearn Genesis GP50 with the tiger stripe. Two NS GP40s. These are both ready to roll models. Proto 1000 F unit. It works, but it's got some gear issues. Bowser Northern Pacific 861. Pretty cool looking Alco. Rio Grande ready to roll Alco. Athearn DCC and sound, so pretty cool sounds from that. Tenj Shoto 060. It's seen better days, but it works, and I got knuckle couplers on it, so it pulls good. Two Proto 2000 DCC and GP9s. I love pairing these up. They look so good together. And a DCC and sound Athearn Genesis GP9. That doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Well, probably just a dead decoder, I guess. But Yeah, it's a shame because it's a really good looking model. I just wish it would work, but it doesn't. And then we have a few more. We have SP Cab Forward. This one's a River Rossi. This one, the valve gear is all messed up, as you can tell. So, but the motor still works. It just needs to be repaired. Bachmann F unit, my first ever locomotive from the train set I got in 2021. Yeah, it's just a Bachmann, nothing too special. And the first locomotive I ever fixed up. Teco Alco C630 high hood. It was in a barn for 20 years and it looked way filthier than this. Now it's all clean, it runs good, but it does not fit on the Caudal track. For whatever reason, the Caudal track is just a little bit too wide for this one. But yeah. I also have a few other locomotives coming later on this year and in the future. So those being a Scale Trains SD40-2, the United Way. I pre-ordered that with a rebuilt AC44 that I'll be getting sometime this year. Don't know when, but sometime. Also got those two Rapido Macs I talked about, one being a Executive Mac, 95, 91 I believe, and the other being an SD70 Mace with DCC sound, which means I'll have something other than this pile of garbage. I'm sorry, I don't like C4s. I don't know why I bought it, but it was only $80, so I mean it works, but yeah, I will eventually want to get a SD70 Ace from BNSF and some other models like a M-2, you know, Amtrak-8 and some other things, but yeah. That's the whole fleet for now, and I'll be getting you updates when the rest of those locomotives come in, so yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And real quick before I go, I'm going to show you guys something real quick. If we walk into the mess of my room, I know I just moved in, this is where my future layout's going to be. I think, but Blake, there's nothing here. Exactly. This distance from this end to the wall is 5 feet 8 to 9 inches, which means that's pretty decently sized curve I can get. So I can get a double track main line and a branch line within it, and it could go all the way 10 feet long with the opportunity to add an extension to this doorway here for like a staging yard and stuff. So yeah, it will be a decently sized layout when I get it built, but right now I got to worry about some other things before I can do that. But that is the plan, to build a huge layout here. Yeah. And then here's some of the boxes I use to keep my trains. Here's the box of all Athearn boxed rolling stock. Here's all my loose rolling stock. This box has more of the box stuff and some passenger cars. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.